Come on, everybody, let's start the show. A quick ahoy hoy and away we'll go. Richard's got a minifig and Flynn's got a pin. The gang's all here and it's time to begin. Tricky Bricks roll call. Moto, Holly, Kara, and sometimes Blair, Clicky, Logan, Ms. Thing and Angela, and Thunderman Ho! Now you're here to grab your bricks and let's go to the Tricky Bricks Build and Chat Show!
Ahoy, hoy, friends.
Ahoy, ahoy, friends. It's Sunday.
It is.
Happy Sunday, everybody. You know what?
It's Sunday all day. Are you warm enough?
It is. I'm warm enough, but I need to unzip here. I was maybe a little too hot.
All right.
Oh, my goodness. Hello, everybody. Hope you're having an awesome day. We are.
We've already
pop that up a little bit. There we go.
Chores and errands and played video games.
And had coffee. I know, chores and errands and video games because I've been awake since 5 watching, a bunch of different awesome Twitch streams. But golly, it's been a packed weekend. We had a Tricky Lug meeting yesterday, which was
fun.
Awesome. We've got D&D tonight. We've got this show today. I did my very first Animal Crossing Twitch stream yesterday, which was a blast.
It was
I had such a good time.
Pretty adorable.
Goodness. It was pretty sweet. It was like cute, wholesome, fun time. So if you're into that sort of thing, keep your eyes open because I will be doing more of those Animal Crossing Twitch streams. Plus, you know what? I see something.
I see. I thought
the top of your head was feeling a little hot
nuclear.
there.
So bright.
But look also too for look also too for some collaborations, some Animal Crossing collaborations in the future. Hopefully with some of our guests that we have on today. So
it was so cute. Here's my bridge by the waterfall. Here's my spooky basement. Here's my flowers.
Here's my murder basement in my cute pink house. Anyway, oh my goodness. All right. So we have a fun show today. Something we've never done before, actually.
Oh, it's true.
Which is ranking all the new CMFs coming out. So we, with our guests that are here and with y'all in the chat, we are going to be picking like how we feel about these, and we're going to end up with a little chart of, a little ranking chart at the end. So looking forward to that. It's going to be a good time.
Get your opinions ready because it's going to be highly controversial.
I know, highly controversial. I can already tell. So first of all, let's go ahead and welcome our guests on for today. We have, of course, as always, from just across the bay.
Yay!
It is Minifig Chick.
Hi,
Kara.
Wow,
Hi.
Someone's been to Target.
Wow, did you get new glasses?
Yes.
They really magnify your eyes. Well, I know that. Okay, I know what those are from, but we will get to that in a minute. Let me get everybody on, and then I want you to show those off because there's so many cool things in that. Very cool. All right. So
wow, people are already putting their opinions.
Oh, I know. They're already ranking.
Oh my
They're already
goodness.
ranking. And we have 2 very special guests with us today, and I'm so excited. They said yes at the last minute, but that's how we do around here.
Never before seen on streams together.
Right? Never. Yes, I believe we were discussing before. This is their first time ever appearing on a stream together, which is just very, very exciting. So first up, everybody, we have Master of the 24-hour live stream and internet sensation, Bricks O'Brien. Hi, Brian.
I saw, earlier you said Animal Crossing collaborations. You didn't bring this up before, Flynn.
No, this is new.
You're going to need to talk to my management about any collaboration opportunities because I know, like the Animal Crossing, I have things to teach you, and there's a lot we can do together, but we'll figure it out.
Things to teach.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow. I love that you assumed that I was talking about you.
If it gets too controversial, we have a stand-in.
We got that.
Looking very pale. That Flynn looking very pale. But, it's It's fine. Thank you for having me. I'm excited to hear the hot takes in the comments.
I know, and you actually haven't been on the show for a while, and so I'm so excited to have you back.
Yes, I bullied my way on because we haven't talked in so long that I'm like, I should just be on the show sometime. Here we are. So
and Debo Brick says that you have to eat the pepper minifig live on stream for charity.
Well, I don't know what would be more painful, eating the plastic version of the pepper or the actual pepper.
Actual pepper.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So our next guest is one half of one of my favorite dynamic duos and a fabulous streamer and human in her own right. We have Brenda Artinjest. Hi, Brenda.
Hi, Brenda.
Hi, friends.
The human glitter cannon herself.
Facts. Also, Brian and I have never appeared on a stream together because we have a secret, controversial rivalry.
Yes.
Oh my goodness! I had no idea.
Yes, Brenda has been a Peaches Castle non-believer, and I can't have any of it. So we've
thrown the gauntlet down. This is our first time reuniting. We may, in fact, come to some sort of truce on this stream, or maybe not.
Depending on how the hot
takes go, we'll see.
How do you not believe? What does not believing mean?
Do you know what, Minifig Chick? It's actually just like a quick hi friends in chat. It's actually
I'm gonna do this just so that you two aren't right next to each other.
Exactly. Exactly. It's just to in case the ranking doesn't get spicy enough. Wow. Brian and I thought that this would we could up the drama a little bit. And usually I have Kevin to fight with, and I'm not sure how I'm going to handle myself without that energy. So,
Brenda, I'm imagining you giving a lecture in front of a huge lecture hall with a whiteboard and a pointer about the illusory nature of this castle.
Do you know what? It wouldn't be the first time that I had been in that setting, giving a lecture, having no business having a fully captivated audience. This is something I am totally undeserving of. Totally.
Oh my goodness, y'all are killing me.
I can't wait for the ranking. I have so many opinions.
Oh, good. I'm so glad. Well, I know we did ask Kevin, and he was unable to be here today because he's got chores apparently, which are far more important than being here. Y'all. Actually, we're gonna have to take a pause from the drama for a moment. We have coming in live from Brickfest Live. It's Moto. Hi, Moto.
Hey, everybody.
How you doing?
Welcome, Internet. You know this guy right here.
Corey's here. Oh my goodness, that's awesome.
Hey! How's it going?
Hi. Oh, it's so great to see you. Oh my goodness, look at that. It is Lego Master Central. Hi, Corey.
This is Richard and Flynn from season 1. Wait to Richard and Flynn, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
Tricky Brick.
That's
Let me
awesome.
get you. I'm going to get you a quick tour, but I'm on the autograph table, so I have to get back.
Okay.
But here we go. Here we go, real quick.
He's doing a full sprint around the convention hall.
That's where people.
Oh my god, I love it.
This is amazing.
Wow. Running around the Lego.
That's a big mosaic thing. Say hi, everybody. And then there's another belt area there, and there's models over there. And then wait. Okay. Extra general concussion. And then, wait, let's check out a vendor. Oh, here's some security guards. Hi.
Hello.
And then people are buying there. Yeah, and then we come over here.
I'm exhausted just watching them.
I know. I feel like I got my workout.
Check that out.
Oh, wow.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, my goodness. Is that yours, Moto?
No, this is not mine.
Is that Ezra's?
Yes.
That's Ezra's ship. Oh my
Ezra
goodness.
from Oakland County, California.
That is, hey, Ezra! Hey! Hi!
How's it going?
Great to see y'all.
Like Brian. Saviano's there too. I didn't see Saviano. I'm sorry.
Oh, he's
Anyway.
just Saviano now. Saviano. Are you on a sports team together? What's going on?
Yeah, clearly the marathon runners.
We got military bells right there. There's Richard and Flynn from season 1.
Hello.
And other people that are awesome. There's Star Wars. We got Star Wars. And there's more wars. There's more stars and wars and pew-pews over here.
Very good.
And then there's a city thing right there.
Oh, pretty.
Wow, lights.
Pretty city with lights.
Okay, let's do the den lug. Let's do the den lug. Last thing. Here we go. Whew. That's Tatooine.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
That's
That is
amazing.
huge. Holy bananas.
This is one of my favorite parts.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no.
That's about 3 tables.
That is incredible. Oh, my goodness.
Dragon. Hi, Richard and Flynn and Brian.
Wow.
Hi.
Hi. These guys get Tatooine, yeah. Okay, let's do Avengers Tower. Okay, here we go. This is Brianna.
Hello.
When you got Moto.
My God.
Hi. Wow, look at that. It's amazing. Amazing. It looks incredible.
And here's her Mock Gideon signed her mock.
What?
Yeah,
That
we signed it a couple weeks ago over at the Pop Culture Con up in Denver. So yeah, he was really nice to sign it.
that is
and then-
amazing. That is an epic flex, I gotta say.
Check out the ISS behind me.
Oh, Richard.
I love that. Oh, look at that with the adjusting solar panels.
That's incredible. Nice.
And here's a train layout. Sorry, guys. Massive city train layout there.
Wow.
Whoa.
I have to keep going. Sorry, I'm gonna be quick. There you go.
Cool.
Very cool.
Is that all Denlug?
This is all Denlug, and this is another train layout.
Wow, that is
Amusement
fantastic.
park.
There's Johnny 5.
Oh my gosh.
Hi,
Hi,
Blair.
Blair.
Amazing. Hi, Blair.
There's a Safari Land right there.
Cool.
What? This is crazy.
Oh, I see
Let me
giraffes.
come over.
This is crazy.
There's a haunted house over there. Yeah, I'll say hi to Nikki. This is Richard Flynn and Brian Saviano, yeah.
Hello.
And we did a Habitats collab.
What?
Wow.
That is outrageous. It's huge. Oh my goodness. Jen would be so excited.
Just wait, I still have to make it down the other half.
Oh, I love that.
Space
That
Invaders.
Space Invaders mosaic was awesome.
Oh, Space Invaders.
That's so good.
nice.
Ah,
Cool.
very nice.
That's cool. What else we got? Oh, this is cool too. Oh, sorry, guys.
Oh, I love the create sign. That's so awesome. Hi, friends.
Here's a Duplo city.
Oh,
Duplo.
yay.
I love
Duplo
it.
setup. That is perfect.
Oh, I love it.
There's a cool part ship.
Yes.
Deadpool.
Cool.
Oh, I love the Deadpool. And oh, look at that. Who could have
Oh my
made this?
gosh.
Who could have possibly made this epic creation?
Oh no, maybe me.
Maybe. Moto is beautiful.
Wow, Moto, it's gorgeous, and I love that it's hanging. That's just
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
That's the Hanging Brick Challenge thing. Octopus Island.
Cool.
Incredible.
Can we
got some
please
custom
put a
Deadpool.
GoPro on Moto forever?
I know.
Deadpool. We've got Disney, a Disney layout.
Oh, look at that. Beautiful with Main Street and everything. Very nice.
All right, I'll take you through my stuff real quick.
All right.
Spaceship.
Oh, Moto.
Oh, it's beautiful.
That's the new version of it.
Wow, they're awesome on the gantries too.
Space Knight. This shuttle BFF.
Wow.
Yeah, I did that one. I did that one for September. That's 100 studs. Vicky Viper. These are cool people right here. Richard and Flynn from season 1, along with some friends. Yeah.
Hi, how's it going?
Then we got more spaceships, more space.
Brian.
You know that one.
I do know that one. That's beautiful.
Yay!
Yay!
I got the tricky look down on that one. And then Sir Meowsalot, the wolf. And that's pretty much it.
Oh, just a couple of things.
Oh,
Stuff. But that's 10 looks, so I got to get back to sign some autographs.
All right.
Yeah. That's Brickfest Live, baby.
Thanks, Moto.
Thank you, Moto, for joining in and endangering your health by running through the entire
Well, you know
thing.
me, I run.
That was like
Ahoy, bye.
Hi, Moto.
Hi, Moto. Thank you.
Yeah, have a great live stream, everybody. See ya.
We will. Bye.
That was part Lego and part like Cloverfield or Blair Witch Project.
I felt like if I had been in a Baby Bjorn, on Moto during season 1 of Lego Masters, that's what I would have been seeing. Like that would have been my view as he was like jogging through.
Okay, but hear me out. Can we crowdfund a GoPro with the head harness, and we'll put it on Moto, and we'll just set him up on Instagram Live.
With a gimbal, but with a gimbal to balance.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, gimbal. Thanks for that.
I want Moto Cam for the entire convention. That would be
man, that was so that was crazy.
Can you imagine driving with those mocks that he drove with?
No,
that was. Hey, so why don't we do? We're gonna show pins. And then we're going to give shout out to the chat. So make sure you say hello in the chat. So we have your name in the participants list. We can say hello. All right. So let's kick off with Kara, Minifig Chick. What have you got? What pin do you have for us today?
I have this delightful castle with the Walt and Mickey statue.
Oh my goodness. That's so cool.
Pretty.
Where did that one come from?
Disneyland.
Wow, the styling on the castle is cool.
Yeah, I think it's from the 50th anniversary a couple years ago.
Nice. Very cool. Very cool. All right, Brian, have you got something for us today?
I think this was one that was shown by you guys or someone a while ago, but I have my Mr. Hinkle Draws pin. That he
very good.
Great.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is fantastic.
Whatever would have been black on the pin is just the shiny backing, and it looks really excellent. So, yeah, that's the pin I have today.
Very cool. All right, Blair, have you got something for us today?
I mean, I am scraping the bottom of the bucket right now, but I've got a little guillotine.
Hey, that's okay. That is not scraping. That is slicing right to the head in the bucket.
Oh dear. Fits in with the murder basement.
In the murder basement, exactly. Now, Brenda, I know you might be unprepared, or are you prepared?
I'm always prepared, Flynn.
Awesome.
Wow. Always prepared. We might actually have talked about this little buddy. And this is I'm just so happy with how it turned out. This is a Chaos Goblin. And Chaos Goblin was actually something I designed on stream. And
so that's your art?
I made this, yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my, okay, I must have
I
one.
love that.
I don't do pins that often, so they're actually Patreon exclusives. The Hypernova tier on my patrons every once in a while get a pin. I've done a Ruth Bader Ginsburg pin, and then this is a Chaos Goblin. Chaos Goblins are not malicious, but they are mischievous. They're like the reason your one sock is missing, or like why something is sticky for no reason. That's a Chaos Goblin.
That is amazing, Brenda. Oh my God, that is amazing.
They have your socks. Yeah. Yeah.
Are we ready for ours?
Yeah, we
Okay.
can do ours. I'm going with an old favorite here. Makes me think of eating spaghetti with a friend.
Aww.
Oh.
As a bun.
Now, mine is not Disney today, but that awful Randall lured me. Actually, like she just like dangled this in front of me, and so I had to run out. I went on to Pintrill and got my Trent pin from Daria. So very excited for my Trent. I actually got a couple more, but I will share them in soon to come.
Even just the layout of that one's really nice. The composition.
Yeah, they did a whole bunch. They did a whole series of them with different characters, and unfortunately, the Daria one was already sold out. But I was going to get Trent anyway.
With his very serious, very cool earrings.
With his very cool multiple earrings, he would have totally been my high school crush, like 100%.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well. That was fun. Yeah, that was pins. So let's say hi to everybody in the chat. I think everybody's had a chance to say hello, and in the chat, if you haven't already, say hello, because we're about to say hello to everybody. Let's see who we've got today. We've got two humble Brixes here. Alexander 23Z, Artinjest, Brenda. She is just everywhere all at once. We've got Acorn 2. We've got Brick Jedi, Brickaroo Bonsai. Chunky Monkey is here. Cowboy Cornado. Ahoy howdy. We've got Darren Siegfried, Debo Bricks, Gergonzola, High Tea Toys. Hello, welcome.
Hooded one is here.
JMT 14. Joel Have Bad Intentions, Will Do Mischief, Marbella. Wow, you and Chris Chalice are going to be like in a battle for the longest name. John Luttrell, and I expect Vicky too. Hello. We've got Johnny Cat is here. Hi, Johnny. So great to see you. And Lisa Head. Maraid is here. Hello, Maraid. We've got kicking off the Emscapades. Maraid, Marilyn Parmley, Matthew Builds Bricks, Minifig Chick, and Monica Berry, and Moto, because you have to say that one to finish it off. We've got Patrick Wismer is here. The Brick Cub. Hi, Aubrey. How's it going? The Hornburgers. Ahoy, hoy, Hornburgers. Hello. We've got the Jammy Bricker. And I think that's everybody. And of course, bonsoir to Wilfred. And ahoy hoy to Kim Zarakina, wherever you are.
She hung out for Animal Crossing.
She was at on the Animal Crossing stream on Twitch yesterday. It was very, very, very fun.
I'm putting together Tractor Tread. We have so much of this conveyor belt.
Well, we used so much of it.
We have
for Snake Queen. We used an absurd amount of that stuff.
We need to start moving minifigures around.
Indeed. So Brian, what have you been up to lately?
What haven't I been up to?
Exactly. Well, I mean, fill everybody in because I know you've got a lot of exciting stuff going on. Not like you're on the little box thing that shows the videos.
Oh, the Roku.
The Roku. Yeah, the Roku.
That thing. That happened a little while ago with the help of the multi-billion-dollar deals that I always talk about, which are obviously not multi-billion, but you got to manifest it into existence, right? I managed to have all my videos are in the process of being on their own Roku channel. So if you have that Roku device, you can put, literally sound off to the remote Bricks O'Brien, and there all my videos are. So it's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Will it work if I shout it into this? Because I would have to do it sort of like in the style of Bricks O'Brien.
It needs to be a very aggressive tone. That way Roku knows that you want my videos. So they're on there and in the process of getting on more places. But yeah, it's been very busy with that. And all sorts of other things that are being worked on for next year that are, super secret, but not all the cards have been revealed yet. A little by little.
Okay. Well, that's and so that, I couldn't believe it when I saw that you were doing that Roku thing. I was completely blown away. That's so cool, and so happy for you, and totally well deserved.
Thank you.
I'd like to.
So go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say I'd like to congratulate you on regrowing your beard in like 20 minutes.
Well, okay, so I'm gonna shave it off again. I'm gonna keep it clean shaven for like the month of December, because we hit that number on the 24-hour live stream, and you gotta maintain that a little bit. So I wanted to clean up today, but then I'm here, so I'll do it after the stream.
Oh, so we're keeping you from shaving, is what you're saying?
Yes, I mean, if we raise another $27,500 for Creations for Charity, I'll do it again right here on stream. You know, it's easy. You know,
I know. Just when I saw you and Jang both like it was like that scene from The Simpsons where Homer like shaves and then it's like pop, and makes that little pop sound, and his beard just like comes directly back.
Yeah. Dan between the bricks is not as fortunate. He takes a little while longer, but he's he got everyone was such a good sport on that stream, and it went incredibly well for all things considered. So
absolutely. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Well, that's amazing. Congratulations on all that awesomeness that's going on.
Thank you.
Oh, Pink Wheel 3 is saying hi from the 7th Ring of Doom, aka Atlanta Airport. Oh, yes. We were there not too long ago. I can attest to this fact. Oh, my goodness. And so, Brenda, what's going on with you since the last time? I know last time you were here, we had talked about both you and Kevin had kind of branched out over to Twitch. And are you like fully there now?
I am a person on the internet. I am on all the internets at all the time and all the socials of all the media, because that is my oxygen. So I'm still actually uploading. I have a couple of amazing editors on my Twitch channel that have gone through and like clipped out this special segment that we do on my Twitch channel called Crayon Doodles, where we actually take like a little mental health minute and do drawings with crayons and we talk about something. So I've been uploading those to YouTube, but my live streaming action is all happening over on Twitch, and we've just been having so much fun over there. So between Kevin and I, you can have I'm Bored Toys and Art and Jest content like 5 days a week. We are here for you. There is never a time that one of us is not live streaming. So yeah, we've been going a little crazy with that, and also, the usual studio antics. This is a really busy time for small creators and local artists, which like, hey, chat, if you're thinking of purchasing locally from an artist, they'll love you so much if you tell them that now instead of like 2 weeks from now. Please, if you're shopping local, love your local art. It will love you back. But like, please ask for all the things you need now, and we'll make all your dreams come true. That's just an aside. Aubrey, thank you.
Nice.
Neon Doodles love you back. But yeah, big time Twitch, but always love visiting the tubes of Ubes with all of you.
It didn't sound quite right.
It sounds so good. Tubes of Ubes. It sounds a little surgical. You're right. Second time I said it, I hear it.
Oh my goodness.
Big,
okay.
Giant star wand going on there.
Oh yeah, we gotta take a look at that. So let's look at the let's do this. Let's take a look at the minifigs, since that's why some people are probably here, because we said we were going to talk about it. We'll look at the minifigs, then we're going to look at that because it's amazing, that little set, and then we'll do the ranking. Okay, we'll like get into the ranking, but let's do a little preview here of the next minifig series. And oh my goodness, they're so cute. There are so many cute figs in this one. So here we go.
So excited for the controversy of spicy rankings.
So this is the Acorn Boy, which, oh my goodness,
pretty cheerful.
How much is there to love about this?
Those
rosy
cheeks.
And Brenda, the face on the mushroom.
Right?
Oh my goodness.
My heart.
And then it looks like he has a little leaf cape on.
Yeah.
Is the mold for the little acorn hat new? Is that a new thing?
I believe so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so.
Thrills me. Me.
It's really good.
It's completely delightful.
Yeah.
You imagine a mock with that acorn hat and some really happy squirrels.
Actually, Alexander23 says, we finally got an acorn hat for our deranged hermit. Now I can make a man with angry squirrels.
And
totally fair. Yeah. I mean, you
we're
take that
getting,
cute face out of there, it could be menacing.
we're also getting squirrels in system.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
A lot of them. And that's kind of something we were talking about the other day. I'm noticing like they like usually when we would get a new mold, you would get it in one color. And that's all the color you would get it in for a little while. And in this particular round, they've introduced several new molds, each of them in multiple colors.
Yep.
Which is pretty cool.
Uh-oh, we have our first spicy take. First of all, Chunky Monkey is a huge fan of Acorn Boy. And then Hooded One comes in with, it's nice, but not Moon Warrior nice.
Oh my goodness.
This purple space, the purple, I top S tier, straight into S tier, the purple space, alien, printed arms, indisputable.
And the head with those stalk eyes.
Yes.
Absolutely delightful, and a turquoise space gun.
And who just got closer to a purple space person figure?
Somebody.
With the
I know.
purple
Somebody
shirt?
I know. I bet you we could make a purple space person out
I
of
think
that.
we can.
You can. There's a helmet from Stunts, I think, is in purple.
Oh, thanks for that.
Not that I know. There was one that was an older motorcycle helmet that's already being price adjusted based on them selling like crazy after this was announced.
Oh, I thought that must be it.
There is no classic space helmet molded in that color yet, though. They've been really good about putting out that new classic space helmet design in random, sets here and there. So
right.
I'm gonna assume we'll get a purple one to match with it sometime in the next year.
I
have one.
All right. This
is hard.
This is one of my most favorites out of the whole bunch. I mean, because D&D, of course.
Yeah.
And that loot is awesome.
The coins are awesome. The pink feather is an amazing piece.
Yes.
I want you to know it grinds against the fiber of my being to disagree, but I am underwhelmed by this one. I am underwhelmed.
That's fair.
I know.
We don't have to agree on all of them.
It's true.
Did you have a bad experience with a loot once?
I specifically asked that you not bring up the loot incident.
I know.
How dare? How dare? That is on par with the noodle incident. How could you? How could Flip's table?
You're talking about that one time at Bard Camp?
Oh my goodness.
Now I feel like Kevin's here, so I'm okay. Now I feel like Kevin is here. So.
Well, I see I see that it is not maybe like the most detailed and like maybe best print out of a lot of them, but I just appreciate it for what it is more than anything, like the character.
Fair.
So, Fair. And that loot. And I love the little gold crown, like the little crown coins.
The little coins are great. Those are delightful.
Okay, now.
Well, you gotta love this.
Ryan, what do you think?
I gotta get this out of just the concept. I have to. No milk. I'll put the milk piece aside. No milk.
Are you gonna put a marshmallow fluff instead?
Yes, a bag of marshmallows.
I am impressed that Lego has moved away from marking their milks as dairy, so they've got that more neutral appearance to the carton.
Well, and then of course there's that new Luke Skywalker fig has a milk carton that has a bantha on it, which is pretty hilarious.
That is awesome. I
love
that.
her face too. She could be
She's
like
sweating.
Working out. Can you imagine her in the ice skater costume?
Oh well, we'll get to that. Yes.
Cool. Oh no, I meant the oldie timey.
Oh yes,
one
yes.
Right.
All right, we have Girl with Foal.
I appreciate the face on this because for selfish sig fig purposes, this is a face that I wish to have on my sig fig, but I am, again, just not as excited about.
Yeah,
she has braces.
Spinelli vibes. Like if you wanted to make a Spinelli, this hairpiece would come in very handy.
Well, I think it kind of looks like a recolor of the Parker head piece from Hidden Side.
Yep. Yeah.
But I mean, of course, the reason to have this one is because of that baby horse.
Yep.
Oh yeah, the pony is definitely.
I'm really impressed too that they're putting out a lot of the mid-length or mid-height legs.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right. Ice Warrior, who kind of goes with that like Ice Queen that came out a few times ago. Personally, I love this guy.
That's super cool.
His mustache and his eyebrows are just hysterical.
Yeah, and the hat and his print, his outfit is great, and I love that husky with the blue eyes because I think
pretty.
That's unique.
Update. Mm-hmm.
And his collar is cool.
Yeah,
too.
and he's got that bird nest collar. I love whenever they use that piece. It's a favorite.
White.
Is the collar? Is it one of the ones that's like a little ring that goes over the top?
Kind of, yeah, but it's just open in the front. Yeah, and it goes on first, and then you put the head on.
Okay.
I think like the penguin has had it, and there's several. And then in the bookshop,
Snape and
they used
Drag.
it as a bird's nest.
Right.
And it was so cool.
And then for all the people who've been just aching to make a Wilford Brimley minifigure.
Indeed. For all those people. All right. I am delighted by this. First of all,
yes,
because he has the matching outfit that the lady skater had from a few series ago, and he's got the butt chin.
Just
Like,
that butt chin.
and of course,
and a sparkle star like beauty mark.
yeah, he's got sparkle stars, and then I believe that's the Tan France hairpiece.
It is.
In yellow. And I'm just going to tell you that he and that other skating lady are not a couple. They are just friends and skating partners.
Oh, absolutely.
Do
That's
we
all I'm gonna
think
say
that
about
those
that.
are drum lacquered skates? They look shinier than.
Yeah, they do. They do
They
look shinier than usual.
It's hard to
Especially
tell.
because he's holding the cup right there, and the cup is the only other thing that could have been drum lacquered gold. Like I feel like because of the contrast in the photo, it's very clear that it's drum
That's
lacquered.
definitely warm gold. Yeah.
Shiny. Oh my goodness. So is he going to use the trophy to break Nancy Kerrigan's leg?
Oh my goodness.
Wow. Joel, my goodness.
Joel.
This is not Tanya Harding.
I love that Cowboy Cornado said that the Ice Warrior looked like his grandpa, which I'm
Awesome.
I love that.
You're gonna need a photo.
Does anyone know? Do those skates attach to anything?
Yeah, they have a little
Do they
stud.
just always go on the? Oh, that's right. They have a stud on them.
Same as like the roller skates.
Okay, this
She's so pretty.
is amazing. This may be my favorite one out of the bunch. I'm not sure.
The shield and the sword in the transparent pearl. I love.
Perfect.
Well, her leggings, the like scale armor is so cool.
Brian, thoughts?
I was gonna say we talked about this on London Bridge Brickstream a little bit.
Yep.
And I get He-Man vibes for some reason. Just the outfit, I don't know why. And I was talking about how, we have Ninjago for over 10 years. We've had Monkey Kid recently. That isn't a theme that I feel invested in, like what's going on with it. And that logo seems like what would be like an original theme, like it looks very thematically like you could build upon it in whatever way. So maybe I would hope this is another inkling towards something coming down the line where it's like translucent colors with like all moon fighting characters. I'd love that. And yeah, I like this character a lot.
It could even fit into, sort of an advanced fantasy castle theme too. Like with the Acorn Boy and this and the Ice Warrior. Like there's so many,
like Moon Knights kind of, but not Marvel Moon Knight.
I still feel like this print and these like little emblems look like something straight out of Elves. I feel like
yes,
it's also very
and her color scheme could roll up into any Elf set, hop on a dragon, and be ready to just.
And there's a lot of DNA from Elves that was great, and I don't know why they canceled it for whatever reason, but the colors and the theming and all of that was so good. And then I feel like it'd get even more draw if it were in like a system, standard minifigures and then other dragons, and you put it on the moon, and then boom, there you go. It's like all these different.
Well, maybe they can make up for Nexo Knights by doing by this.
Yes.
Well, this has some of those swirls you see in whoops. Some of the swirls you see in elves too.
Yeah, it's got a very heavy. I wouldn't be surprised if Wes didn't have his fingers in this somewhere. Seems very him. All right, so we have the ornithologist. Cool bird person.
What do you think, Minifig Chick? What do you think of the ornithologist?
Well, I'm super excited for this toucan.
Yes.
I just love it so much. I like the pink bag, and I think that's a dark green binoculars, which I don't think I've seen.
Oh, right.
And the cute little hiking pants. I really like this fig. I mean, I like them all. But this is in one of, I would think, in my top.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but if I'm looking very closely here, and underneath the strap of the bag, it looks like her T-shirt has a pocket printed on it.
Yeah, it's just like a standard black T-shirt. Like you could use that for like a teacher or just like an everyday outfit sort of thing too.
And it has the full sleeves too, which is cool.
I know.
feel like
Now
the tiniest
there's going to be a run of
accessories, and this is Lara Croft in a heartbeat.
Yes.
Like if you swapped out a couple of the things around her, no problem.
Well, I think we're going to see that black T-shirt with pocket popping up on a lot of sig figs.
Yeah.
Is my guess. All right.
Okay, this is one of my top ones.
Trash Panda.
I love the trash panda.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, the trash can is I mean, what more? I'm always interested to see like what animal they're gonna do next, and yeah, this is definitely a S tier in my opinion.
Perfect.
But we'll get to that. And this is the robot inventor.
Love
This
it.
is cute.
It's
so
very
cool.
Wally.
Cute.
It is
Feels-
cute. I like the
Feels like Bernie from Wally.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, big time.
Well, I
The
also just
folded
like how
arm
they've
is
gone to
interesting.
make the profile of, or the silhouette of the minifig very different from other ones, right? Like you have the big boxy helmet and you have the arm that's different, and it just gives it instantly gives it a very different look from all the other stuff.
Is that a unique arm? I haven't seen one.
No,
almost
it's
has
the cyborg arm, I think, just in yellow.
Got it.
Cool.
But it's cool that it's a totally new color, and I'm really curious what's underneath the helmet.
Yeah.
Oh, good point.
It could be a human face under there, or it could be some sort of cyborg type
He's
robot
like
face.
Right.
the Mandalorian of the CMF series.
You're right. It could just be a blank head. Flynn.
Will we ever see him without a hat on, without a mask on?
We'll just see the back of his minifig head.
I know, just the back of his head and all the shots. Like, yeah. All right. And lastly, but not leastly, we have the wheelchair racer.
So like a
Paralympian.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
It's really
Paralympian is
good.
amazing.
And I'm really impressed by the way that they got the wheels to be slanted like that, because that's a very realistic touch to it that I'm and that must be a special piece.
Oh yeah.
You would
They
have.
also somehow designed this so that it looks like the hands could actually hold and like do that gesture.
Exactly.
That's a razor thin margin to make that work on little Lego arms. This is amazing. This is
And
this
again,
is the type of stuff that when Lego does this, it's so meaningful.
turquoise hands. Come on.
Right?
Turquoise, and I love his little like chin beard.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like, I think that's really, because I think the only other time we've seen a real chin beard like that one is on the Shaggy minifig.
Right.
So
is that helmet new as well? I feel like it is, right? It's a new bike helmet style.
it looks kind of, like a new bike helmet. Okay, so I'm going to predict again that we're going to see this face with that black T-shirt with a pocket in it on a lot of sig figs.
Right.
But we have to pause for the moment.
We do.
We do, and actually, it's a good time to pause because it happens to be the end of the slideshow. That was all of the figs, and we're going to rank them here in just a few minutes. But before that, it is, in fact, yes.
I did want to say a quick bonsoir to Wilfred, who stopped in just before Logan Cookie Time.
Hello. Okay, so here we go. We are going to do a Logan Cookie Time as soon as I can figure out what I'm doing. Here we go. All right, everybody. It's Logan cookie time!
Logan.
We left him at the table and he almost got all of them. Okay, buddy, here we go. Oh, wait. Oh, no, sorry. I'm torturing him. I'm the worst.
Where
Hi,
did
Logan.
He's like, no cookies, we're done here.
come here? They're here. He like, oh, he's typing.
He's tapping on the keyboard like the dodos at the Animal Crossing airport. All right, here we go.
Come over.
Yeah. And two.
Good boy.
And one more. Yeah.
Oh,
you got all three.
good
boy. What is
The
it?
way
I don't
his
have any more.
ears
That's it.
follow the cookie. I
And
can't.
that one.
My heart. His little ears like at attention.
Oh, look who we have.
And it's Logan cookie time. Hello. Oh, wait, we're back. Logan cookie time.
Who's with you, Blair?
We
Who is
have
that?
two new fur babies in our family.
Aw.
Oh my goodness.
So we have Little Miss Danger Muffin. Say hi, Muffin.
Muffin.
And then we have Buddy.
Hi, buddy.
Come here, Buddy.
He has two different colored eyes.
Cool.
Very cool.
Just like
Hi,
David
June.
Bowie.
Hi, June.
Wow.
Wow.
And we have
Oh,
June,
so
who's
beautiful.
also cat themed.
Mostly, I'm wearing pink pants, so
You're wearing pink pants. I'm wearing a pink t-shirt today.
You are.
So cute.
Very cool.
Wow, they're very mellow cats too.
Oh. You're gonna push some buttons? Nope. He's like,
All
mellow? What? Sign out? Yes.
So
Look at that.
cute.
Well, as soon as Brian gets back, we're going to start the ranking. So before we do that, though, Kara, can you show us the snow character building set at from Target?
Oh, that means,
Yeah.
that means
He's got the
Blair,
eyes.
that means Blair
Amazing.
and Kara
And
can
you get
communicate.
6 of them. 6.
Oh, wow.
Yep. And then my favorite part,
Hmm.
the wand.
Oh, my goodness.
That would go so good with your fairy princess crown.
Right?
I
But
love
wait,
it.
that's not all. There is a top
Oh,
hat.
my gosh.
I can't believe how big they are. That's
Yeah,
They're
I mean,
amazing.
They're not
I
big
was so
enough.
impressed.
They're not big enough, but this is definitely we can definitely put this on a headband.
yeah. I'm assuming
Wait, what's that, Captain? Our helmets are supposed to have visors?
Kara, can you talk to Blair on your walkie-talkie?
Absolutely.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, here we go.
Come in. Hello. Over.
I mean, this I would have paid almost the whole price for one of these alone. So the size of them is really wild. Everything is not to scale. They're basically designed to be as
My
best
favorite.
of a snow person as possible.
Yeah.
But they're kind of weird because there's like no clutch.
Yeah. They do stack, but there is no clutch.
Well, but I mean, they're not meant to be, right? Like, it's
No, I mean, these, interestingly enough, like, so this is supposed to be like an inner, an open stud, but like these kind of clutch together, which is weird.
okay.
And then I was working on, where'd you put those eyes that I put together? Oh, I was working on putting Lego dots bracelets around them. Where'd the two that were stuck together go? But I got a
Ready
dots
for work,
bracelet
Kara.
to go around the base of this. Oh, they're under the hat. And then I put 2 bracelets around these. So I was trying to see if there's a
cool.
way to make them
Oh.
wearable.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And yeah, just amazing. And I had to run in right before work yesterday and take them into the Lego store so that I could like pull this out of my apron. And I was
Yes.
doing magic tricks for kids. I'd have a Lego carrot and I'd be like, watch this.
Oh,
That's amazing.
can we see the tiara again, Kara?
Absolutely.
I just need a hole in my head.
Yeah, I need to modify it.
That definitely needs a headband.
Yeah.
There's probably room enough in Brenda's hair to hide.
Yeah.
I could hide that whole set in here, Beast. I could do that entire thing in here. I wouldn't notice it was gone for a week. Just a reminder, there could be anything up here anytime. Many things are missing. If you ever want it back, don't give it to Hair Beast.
And then claws.
Oh,
Oh,
cute.
yeah.
Giant claws are amazing.
Oh, Kara, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Very nice.
So this is coming off
Yeah.
so that
And
I
a
can put
headband?
on a headband.
Yeah.
Love it.
The scale of them, even just as
It works.
four.
It works. I'm Lego compatible.
Nice.
Well, I hope this is the start. Forgive me for saying, I hope this is the start of something big with lots and lots of big different pieces, because Lego sees how much people love huge pieces.
Yeah.
The idea of these just integrated into backgrounds and backdrops, there's something so incredibly pleasing about large scale Lego anything, like exactly like when we got our running tour of the con with Moto. When people build big, it's spectacular. So I think the big pieces just immediately make us so joyful and excited.
Well, that's been a big thing with a small portion of the 3D printing community, is to be printing these oversized Lego. Like we have some flowers, and I've printed hand me the crystal. Like I've printed a big Lego crystal.
Oh, Flynn, that's pretty.
He did one of those out of translucent ruby red.
Yeah,
Cool.
it was Amy of Crystal and Amy. It was her personal filament color that she created, and it's a trans red, and it's called Amy's Blood of My Enemies. And so
that is
I
a
printed
sick
it
flex.
hollow, and you could put a light under it, and it looked amazing. It was really, really cool.
That's lovely.
And I've done it in gold and
that's
silver as
delightful to
well.
me.
But yeah, but then I guess Lego came through and they were like, yeah, no. And a lot of them, a lot of patterns and stuff disappeared. I know you can still get the like the blaster, the original blaster. I call it the megaphone. Like you can still get that one. And then I saw that video of that guy who like made a whole Technic, like a life-size Technic go-kart out of 3D printed enlarged Technic pieces.
Ridiculous.
With
This
you
is on
really
YouTube?
crazy fitting Technic. It was really
wow.
cool.
I
So
wanna
Brian, is there snow where you are? I'm sorry, Flynn.
Oh no, not at all. It's frigid, but I'm tempted on those life size things, because I like the big things too, kind of like what you guys have with the skull back there. I have the pumpkin and the skull for Halloween. Yeah. Any more of those things? I think the coolest thing is the sand one, where you could or snow. You make the bricks with the snow or sand, and you can literally stack them. I think that's the coolest thing.
I'm excited. I want to do like a little garden mock to scale with this shovel, and then do some plants and stuff around it.
Totally.
Oh, how fun.
Oh, Pink Wheels 3 says that they printed a leaf piece and red studs and made a Christmas wreath. Oh my goodness.
That would be
Meredith, if
amazing.
you could get me that STL file, I would super appreciate it. I would love to print some of those. That would be
I think
awesome.
some of us would also appreciate it.
Who
That
would?
also feels
Hint,
like
hint, hint.
Yes.
some of those fandoms that like people who are deep into 3D printing and the process behind that. I feel like in the diagram of Lego fandom 3D printing, there is probably substantial overlap. You know,
There is. And it's funny, the first thing, like when I first started getting into 3D printing, the first thing people always ask me is, oh, are you printing your own Lego pieces?
Sure.
And I was like,
Do you know how
no.
tight those tolerances
Yeah,
are?
like for printing big size ones, they're fine. But to try to print something that actually like fits in, and I feel like I have enough like real Lego that I don't need to like print them for whatever reason.
There are definitely things where the DIY is both less effective and more expensive than just getting the thing.
Yeah.
Lego might be one of those. But the scale up, the fan art or the inspo art.
But I've got to say, I've been. Can you grab the crown? I've been super excited about the stuff I've been able to print, like just for pennies, really. Like it doesn't cost much at all to make something like this.
We have a friend in my Twitch community called Mothman, and he streams 3D printing and explains the process. And he sent me like 3D prints of one of my emotes. I have a lot of screaming crayons and stuff. This is not resin, like
that's amazing
resin. But then he also look at the size of this, miniatures of Animal Crossing characters. Right? Whoa. I learned how to paint miniatures on stream. My eyesight's never going to recover, but she cute. She cute, right? And and that process of taking something and scaling it so that it preserves the shape is the process that you go through in 3D printing is incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Okay, on a Black Friday sale, I bought a resin printer that is going to arrive next week because for making everybody's eyes get huge. For making D&D miniatures,
Flynn, I have some
I will be making Animal Crossing miniatures.
You and Mothman need to become best friends. He is deep knowledgeable and studying mechatronics, so has this big brain engineering brain. Well, you will make best friends and make all the things together.
Oh my goodness, that's so cool. Yeah, I've seen him around on some streams lately, so I'll have to hit him up.
God tier mod.
All right, friends. Well, the time has come for things to get spicy.
Ooh.
We are going to start ranking these here minifigs of this next series. So I thank you to the guidance of Brian. I was able to get me a this little ranking thing. It's like a thing that people on the internet do. Who knew?
Yeah. Definitive rankings.
Yeah, I honestly didn't know that was I'd seen it on Beyond the Brick when we ranked all the themes, and man, that was a thing. But there was 500 of them, and here we've only got thankfully 12 that we have to really deal with. So here, let me there we go.
What would you say to Humble Bricks? Is a 3D printer somewhere between $300 and $1 million?
You can get a perfectly good. Here, I'm going to pop over to this for a second. You can get a perfectly good 3D printer for under $200 that will print small stuff for you at home easily. Easy. Okay. Anyway, back to the thing. Okay, here we go. So we're going to try and do just like the... we're going to try and... somebody's still salty. Taro is still salty about some of the rankings in that Beyond the Brick stream.
Ooh, residual salt. We love to see it.
I fought fiercely and got elves pretty high up on the list, I got to say.
You didn't have to fight that much. I agreed. Elves is great.
You did. I think there were some dissenters in the crowd, but
they can keep dissenting. Let them keep talking.
Haters gonna hate,
Okay, so let's start. Well, I guess it puts the little pictures in alphabetical order. So, okay, Acorn Boy. Chime in the chat with what you think. Rank S, A, B, C, or D. Yes.
Can you explain what S, A, B, C, D means?
Oh, sorry. So A, B, C, and D are obviously, the tiers go down, D being the lowest tier, A being the highest tier, but S tier is superior,
Hall
greater than great,
okay.
No question, you're probably going to buy more than one of them.
That's Moon Knight.
Acorn Boy is an S.
Yep. I was going to say A.
Yeah. I think I would go with A.
Oh, we have an S and a B.
Okay, so if I don't know, Minifig Chick, if you help keep track in chat of what people are voting.
Oh, we have another A. So there's 2 A's and 2 B's.
2 A's, 2 B's. We've got some S's.
But if I had Acorn Boy alongside a couple of other figs in this series, there are ones, if I could only pick one, I would not choose Acorn. And that
is
to me
why
takes Acorn out of S tier.
This is why I get the price being-
All right,
Yeah.
we'll say A for now, and we can always change it later. Like we can go back and adjust
All right,
as
this
we
is
start
way
getting
too much
more of
to
them in
keep track
here.
of.
Oh, Gorgonzola is being very practical there. A, but I need 3 hats, so S.
Exactly.
There you go. A or B, yeah, we got some S's. I think A seems to be, to me, the general consensus.
Hooray!
Kind of. Yeah.
A for Acorn.
Okay. So how about the alien?
S. I will fight you all in a parking lot. S. Is purple.
For reasons of purple space people in general, I gotta say S.
Purple space people. Richard speaks truth.
I mean,
It's
I
one of
also I love that there's printing on the antennas. It took a piece from what Mothman in Lego Batman and then actually made it useful other than that. So
Yeah.
Well, because they use those in video and a couple characters as well.
Oh, there's a D.
There's
Oh, a
also
D.
Uh-oh.
the
Two
purple
Ds.
space has like a new color for the little ray gun. There's printing on this beautiful headpiece with the purple, the newly made purple with that lovely, lovely space logo. Instant S. Instant S.
Okay, I see a couple of B's, a couple of S's.
But would you have more than one?
I would have a
Oh, yeah, that's
army.
good. I mean,
would
you have to have a
roll
whole
over the
purple
room in
crew.
those.
All right, Brian, where are you chiming in with this one?
I like it better than Acorn Boy. So by that logic, yeah, you can also reorder them in the list too. So you can put, one next to you can swap them around that way.
Oh, okay.
That's an option if you want to do it that way too.
What do you think? We have another S from Taro.
There's a lot of B's and C's
Zero.
and a couple of D's, though. I mean,
I
there's
also
some
recognize that if
down.
you're diehard into space, this one, like if you love the space theme, this is going to hit different than if that's just not your jam.
That's true.
I'm
That's
biased.
very true.
Yep.
Yeah, Jamie Bricker, I wanted the whole purple space person as well.
I kind of feel like D's bringing down the curve, so it's hard to hit S if you've got a D in there.
Well, I think B is really
I think B is
what
the
I'm seeing
consensus.
most of. Okay, we'll put it in B for now. B for now.
Shocked.
I know. I'm sorry, Brenda. I'm sorry, Blair.
Shocked.
That just makes
Both
it
who I might
easier.
know names begin with B.
No, it's okay because
Not that
honestly,
means
this
anything.
is one of those series where there's so many that I want.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can easily pick my least favorite, but picking my favorite is really hard.
Well, if we put purple space person in D, then there'll be that many more of them for me to buy. So.
Hey, Danny,
There you go.
how's it going?
I
Well,
like
I don't
it.
think it belongs in D. I don't think it belongs. And this isn't like a D is bringing the curve down. It's a how many votes does one get, right?
I'm sorry. It's true. We like some things and then we like some things better.
Okay, so we have the Bard.
I can't get behind the Bard any higher. Like if purple space is B, I
Right.
cannot put.
No,
I
I
agree.
love it, but I will agree that it is kind of a B.
Purely
B-
on innovation,
for Bard.
like new uses, piece potential.
Yeah. I'm seeing
B
some.
for
I'm
Bard
seeing
because-
A, B, D,
C.
Oh, I'm keeping a couple of S's.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. I got to go up to B only because the bards have saved our hide in D&D so many times.
Oh my goodness, they are like the. I almost said unsung heroes, which has been frankly ridiculous.
See, but this comes into like because you're sort of seeing this through the lens of D&D. It is amplifying the joy.
Well, of course, just like the Alien for people
Just
who are
like
into
the
space,
Alien.
right? Like it's
Totally.
what you're into. But
Totally.
what are we looking like in the chat there, Kara?
It's kind of all over the map. There's a bunch of A's, a few B's, a couple of D's, a couple of S's. I mean, I
would
And
see
Joel
it's
is
tough.
getting pretty analytical there.
So I have a suggestion. So if let's say you put this one in B for now, because
Okay.
I feel like it's tough right now to establish what a C or a D would be.
Right.
So
True,
are
it's
there
true.
any of these down below to give people a sense of like what we agree on is a C?
Okay, how about Chili Girl?
At least an A for me. I mean,
Yeah.
I always have to get
At
the
least.
suited characters.
Yeah, suited characters automatically, especially if it's new.
S.
S.
I'm gonna say S because I know for sure we're gonna get this one.
It's a must-have.
But I don't know. Is it better than an Acorn Boy? I don't know.
Well, I mean, it fits in with. There's already such a wide range of the food costume characters that I mean, this is a must-have.
But
Yeah,
Acorn
that's
Boy
them all.
has more unique little like. There's a few.
Yeah.
The trouble I'm having with this series is that I am entranced more by everybody's little sidekick. Like I'm super excited about the little mushroom. That's incredible. But when it comes to anyone with an animal, like I'm more excited about the little pony and the little husky and the little pelican. The figs I would let go a lot more quickly than I would their little side buddies.
And that's a great point, and that's why I think the chili is an S fig because it's a fig that you're going to get to keep the fig.
Oh,
But chat disagrees. They're aiming at C for this one.
I'm
know.
curious. I'm curious if there's anything under the suit because we've had some of the characters with suits like that, like the banana guy and things, where you might get like a special print under there, but sometimes no. And so that makes her not quite S tier for me, just because it's like a really plain body. But definitely A, because you got to get one for the completionist of your food variety.
Got it. What does the chat say, Kara?
Well,
A lot of C. There's a lot of C for chili.
there's a lot of C's.
Yeah, there's like a huge cry of apathy for the pepper.
There's some S's.
But to Brian's point, if
A's
you
and
load
B's.
up the B, you end up sort of like teasing
Right.
a thick B ranking out at the end, you know?
Yeah, like what of these figures constitutes as a C
Yeah.
at this point?
Well, I feel like the chat's pretty clear it's C.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
if y'all would have just let the space person have S, then we would still be in alphabetical order. S for space, A for acorn, B for guard,
speaks
C for
truth.
chili pepper.
Wise.
Well, again, these can always
Why?
change at the end. It's always change at the end.
Or
All right.
we leave in a heated fit of rage.
This is
Well-
I don't like this is a C for me personally.
Yeah, I could even put Horse Girl in D, and this is knowing that I would want that face for my own sig fig, only because it like the little pony is adorable, but the figure itself is not that
Yeah,
exciting.
that's
hold on.
exactly
Yeah.
what you said,
D.
Brenda. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say
I've
C or
seen
D.
cuter ponies.
You know? And
C or-
like
C
no
or D,
change.
knowing that I would buy it anyway.
So D or C we're talking about right now. Let's see what the chat has to say. We have to add
Oh, we're
those
getting
votes
some
in
A's
too.
Oh,
because
votes for the
pony is
animal.
amazing.
Do we have ponies?
Yeah, I feel we have like
Oh.
friends ponies.
Oh yeah, only the
Oh,
Friends
that
one.
changes things.
S?
I was
It
gonna
is not
say-
an S. Not even close.
I
I'm
was gonna
sorry,
say
Clear
A would
One.
be
No
just
way.
it's not an
Absolutely
S.
not.
Not an F.
A.
Can't be an S.
I think it's sitting at C.
At C? Okay. C.
That
I'm seeing a
seems
lot of
pretty
C's.
solid.
All right, we'll do C for now.
Well, you know we're gonna get the pony if we don't have ponies, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah.
But that's one of those things where, like, you know, when there's a set like the baby Triceratops that was in that, and everyone's like, "Yeah, all right, you made me buy this said baby Triceratops, okay,
Yeah.
okay." The husky would do that, the pony would do that, the little toucan would do that, and that to me is not indicative of a glorious fig. Like you had to,
Correct.
you had to dress her up a little bit. You had to
Well,
dress
I
her up
feel
a little
like-
bit, make me want it.
Yeah, and I feel like with this one, the pony is what keeps it from D.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Yeah.
Hooded One makes a good point. The Foal is an S. The figure is just an extra.
Complete package though. You got to be
It's
the
one.
whole.
By that
Um,
logic, that loot, that bard.
Yeah,
Right.
comical. I'm pretty
Well, that's
sure that those legs are the movable.
Yeah,
Maybe
the
The
mini
short
size
legs. Mhm.
That's cool.
All right. Snow
Solid B.
warrior guy.
A or B for me.
Yeah, I would have to put him in B category. Like he's already up there.
I thought you were nuts for this.
I do. I love it, but I'm just,
what do you? Innovation, like new. I don't know. I would put it in B as well, but again, it's the exact same argument as the pony.
Well, I'm going to say A because I think it's a really unique character and a really cool design.
He's got a lot more going on for him on his own without the Husky. You know, there's a lot of uniqueness there. I mean, the shield alone, there's good mock potential there.
The shield is great.
Stuff.
Fair.
There are a few S's in here, some A's, a couple of C's, a B. Ooh. B for diabetes.
It's tough.
Because of
I'd say B, but this also is one of those things that like this does not enrapture me. This is not for me. This is not being me.
Right.
I'm seeing a bunch of B's.
What do we think is
good point, Patrick Wismer. If Acorn is A, then Ice is A easily.
Yeah,
I would disagree and say that if Acorn is A, that the Ice Knight should be B, but then that space thing can move up to A alongside Acorn Boy.
Hard agree.
Yeah, I'm for that.
Hard agree.
Honestly, I'm putting them all at A right now. I'm having a really hard time deciding.
You're saying this?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I approve that change.
I can live with
that.
Look
on Bard and Winter Buddy, and just same level of like pleased but not elated. And then I look upon Acorn and Space Buddy, elation, immediate.
Okay,
we may be biased, but I'm gonna say S.
What? I can't. I don't understand.
I'm sorry, honey.
No, you don't like the skater?
It's a D for me.
No.
What? Because we already have the outfits with the ladies.
Idea. It's a cute idea, but it's not like
it's not innovative.
Exactly.
I will guarantee
you, Boitano, but
I guarantee you that's the one that's left over in all the packs when all the other figures are gone.
Yeah, so we're saying D on this one.
And it's not condemning. It's just that alongside how many new shiny things there are,
true.
Revolutionary.
Instead of the trophy, it needed to be something else. It needed to be something else, something
new
to give it any edge on even trying to compete with these other characters.
Yeah, second figure.
It's in line with the older theme of the CMFs. We were having the partners a few series apart and like matching characters and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but it just doesn't stand up to the majestic nature of all these new molds and these new colors and like I mean even the pants alone, they're just pants. Like there's nothing like.
Yeah, I agree. It's not as cool as the pepper.
Yeah,
I'm feeling
you
bad
needed like
pepper.
an opalescent cape or
there
you go.
Some kind of sweet sport bag.
Opalescent hairpiece.
Yes,
I love that shape of hair, but I am a little annoyed that it is part of the head. And if that had been like a new color that fit in with the crazy ice theme that could have been used for some mocks, I would have been over the moon about that.
Well, he needs Balthazar's hair from Lego Movie 2, the crystal, the blue, the trans blue hairpiece.
That would have been S tier. Also, there's way too many joyfully made Tanya Harding, Nancy Kerrigan jokes going on in chat.
Well, that's all Joel.
I see Aubrey in there. Aubrey, I expect this of Joel, but you come now.
Okay, all right. So here we go.
I take that back.
Congratulations.
I think we know right where this one's going.
We have our first S tier of the chart.
S.
I would agree this is an S. I still want the purple alien up there, though.
The space alien, personally, but it's still a really good figure.
I would take the purple space alien over that one, but is because I would also place space alien in S.
Okay, well you never know. We're getting down, and then we're gonna get the bead like swapping, and all the things are gonna happen.
I can see that head on the purple space suit and looking amazing.
Now, what is chat saying? I'm seeing some A's, some S's. Hey, Family Bricks, welcome. What are we thinking? I mean, I know with the panel, this is a very popular S tier, but we do have the chat to think about. So let's see what's going on here.
They're kind of siding with us.
They kind of are.
S. Okay. Well,
S. Well, Pink Wheels 3 is super S.
Yes, there's many S's. That is quite a sibilant S there.
Sibilant.
All right.
Good word flex.
Ornithologist.
It goes right alongside the Foal Girl in C for the same
Agreed.
exact reasons.
Agree.
For the same reason. Yeah, I think I agree.
It's all about the accessories.
Totally.
I feel like there's someone sitting in a corner of a hazy room saying, you know what this needs? This needs an animal. See? That'll get them. It needs an animal.
Exactly. But how many times have we fallen for that?
Are you saying Edward G. Robinson is now working at Lego, chomping on a cigar in a boardroom like a 1930s movie?
A candy cigar.
Oh, remember those? They were awful.
Oh my God.
Yeah, gee. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
So I'm seeing lots of C's and D's. I think
Yep.
C is the one that stands
I
out
think
to me.
C.
Yeah.
All right.
I would have said B just because I think that she offers some unique stuff in the figure that is, puts her a little bit ahead. But and the toucan's really cool. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I like the adventure pants.
Well, and the other thing too that I keep
Yes.
thinking about this is if it continues the way it was for a little while, I don't know how much it was anymore, but a lot of these things are going to end up in the Make a Minifigure tower.
Yep.
Eventually.
Right.
Like the ladies' pants, like the ornithologist pants and that black t-shirt, like we're probably going to see those end up in the Make a Minifigure thing. Maybe not the toucan, but a lot of those pieces from these ones always end up there, I've noticed.
We have seen, we've seen a decent amount of animals head that way in the last 5 years. Like we've gotten a lot of the cute little dogs were in the band and stuff. So
okay, Raccoon.
I gotta give this an A.
S
This is
tier.
at least an A.
So, but what constitutes the raccoon being higher than the chili pepper?
I
because it's an animal.
The trash can.
I think that the raccoon is, you know how there's trendy animals at butterflies were really in for a while, but then dragonflies were cooler, and then owls were really cool, and right now trash pandas are very trendy.
Well, especially red pandas.
You know, this
They're
is
everywhere.
This isn't a red panda. This is a raccoon.
I know.
So
But that
like,
is a trash panda. That is a trash panda. And that, like, just for like the pop culture lore, the things that could be done with a trash panda and anything in the little cutie outfit that is an animal.
okay, but are you saying that this is as innovative and captivating as the space alien or the Acorn Boy?
No, because I would take Space Alien and put it straight into S, which would solve every problem we've ever had in this entire ranking. Just saying. And then you put the raccoon in its rightful place next to adorable Acorn Boy. And I personally would swap out everyone in B, and I would have Chili in B, and I would have Bard, and I would have Ice King in C. I would do that. I would do that. I would
disagree with some of those choices.
And this is his house.
Oh, it's getting spicy now.
Grand spicy.
Yeah. See, in the chat for the trash panda, there's some S's, a few A's. There's a lot of B's.
This is certainly not an S. I'm sorry, chat. No way. Not a chance.
I agree with you on that. I would put this.
It's only because the glorious space alien is in A that we cannot give Raccoon the rightful place.
The raccoon doesn't belong in A either. I think it belongs in C. B,
I
rather.
think all animal suits are always a must-have. But
Yeah,
But then what about the
it's
chili?
a collection now.
oh, the chili's a must-have. I mean, like I said, I can only really pick the one that I don't want, and that is the ice skater guy, and I'm gonna get everybody else.
Wait, so Kara, what was the final tally in the chat?
Poor Kara.
This chat has
You
no
said
idea.
Kara an impossible
We're all-
task.
I think B.
Okay. Well, again, we're gonna go in the end and decide if this is where we want everybody. All right, Robot Inventor.
I'm struggling with this one.
I say C.
I was
I'd
going
say
to
B
say
or
C.
C.
Yeah.
But
It doesn't seem eventful. Like
It has a little bit of the, like, I want that little baby robot you know, the like animal or the accessory thing. I have a little bit of that for this one.
See.
Yeah,
like,
it's
sci-fi stuff. Like the characters got great pieces for maintenance or somebody, but yeah, I mean, I don't think I'm gonna need more than one.
And I don't see myself using those arms a lot.
Chad
so.
is saying C or D. Yeah, C or D.
Oh, I'm hearing an echo.
Should we take turns muting?
Shouldn't be me.
I think it might be.
Me?
Nope, now it's gone.
Okay.
Okay. All right. We've got.
I don't know. For me, this is a C.
A C. I don't know.
It's definitely not on par or above the Raccoon for me.
Just notice how the purple characters are on top. Yes.
As it should be. As it should be.
I would say averaging out the chat, this would be a C.
A C. Okay. All right. So finally, we have the wheelchair racer.
S tier. Representation matters. S tier.
Yeah.
I don't care how else you feel about the parts or the use or what perception you might have of parsing out the figure. And this comes in hot from someone who's like more a Lego admirer than someone who has deep piece knowledge. Representation matters. This is incredibly powerful. That act alone, S tier. S tier.
All right.
At least an A. I mean, it's just because it's so unique and they did such a great job on it. I'm curious to see how you can utilize that new wheelbase too. And it looks like it's a proprietary piece. Like all three of those wheels connect to one piece.
Yep.
So really interesting stuff going on there.
There's a lot of S's going on, a few B's, some A's, but still the chat is overwhelmingly S.
I love the idea that this could just be in the midst of a bunch of Lego pieces and just become a more common thing in the set, which is how I feel about all the representation issues with Lego. I think that that's something that is so impactful.
And it doesn't have to be used in a sports mock or anything like that. It could just be in a park. He's going for a ride,
And what a cool thing to encourage people who are doing mocks or like city builds and things to try making things accessible. That's amazing. That is an incredible challenge.
Exactly. See if this chair can get to all the parts of your Lego city.
Right.
I mean, yes. Now, do we say representation matters with the ice skater?
I'm kind of with Blair. I think a sparkly cape, like maybe Harry Potter's invisible cape, or just something sparkly would have been better. I don't think the skater accessorized as much as they could have.
Yeah.
I still like the idea of that hairpiece.
It feels to me like
with the hairpiece,
we needed something instead of the trophy, like even if it was just a new bag, like a duffel bag, right? Like to store the sports equipment, something like that would have been, draw people in for that accessory that's unique. Yeah, whereas that trophy is kind of, you can get those pretty much anywhere. So
now I'm about ready to do a little bit of lobbying here. And I got to pick my battles, but I'm feeling like Pepper Lady is a little out of place.
I agree. I think Pepper's too low.
Yep.
Okay. So, all right. So chat, we got to hear the votes. We've got on Pepper. Where do we want to move Pepper? Is Pepper still staying in C, or are we moving Pepper up to B? C or B?
I see no reason why the two suit characters aren't on the same level. They have to be on the same level, in my opinion.
Agree.
Okay. So we're thinking that Chili is going to get moved up to B. What do you think? I see a B.
Yeah.
Several B's. B's. B. A couple of C's.
Rob Zaccardi is very, very direct there. No higher than a B.
We'll have to see what the capsicum level is before we can move it up the ranking.
Oh my goodness!
Right now, she's only medium hot.
She's only 2 peppers.
Yeah.
I agree that Ice King is too high. I think we're getting thick in that B section.
Well, I memean, it's not necessarily about having more in one than
having
the other.
an even curve.
But I'll be interested to see. I mean, the thing that I like about it is I like the shield. I love the print for the outfit. The face is great. The hat is cool. It's kind of got a lot. And that husky with the blue eyes, like it's got a lot going for it.
Fair.
I'm interested, Joel Marbella. Why does Moon Warrior need to move down?
She's so perfect.
I don't know.
Oh,
it's pretty cool, and I can be swayed, but I'm curious what your reasoning is. Why Moon Warrior is in the wrong place?
For me, she's more of an A because again, I feel like she's lacking a little something, a little pizzazz, like a cape or something. But I mean, there's so many great things still going for it. So it's to me, what's throwing it off is that I love the ones that we have in A so much. They're more S tier for me that it's kind of throwing the judgment. But again, I'm gonna get everything except the D level. So. But definitely multiples of the ones on the top because like especially with the kiddo I always have to get something for them that so that they can go lose all the pieces in their collection. I mean use them them in their collection and then I can know where mine are.
I also to the credit of everybody determining ranking, there is nothing in here that I find like painful. At the moment, there are things that I would adjust for my own personal preference. I am not pained by any of these rankings.
Right. Oh, and also too, I want to, while we're talking about representation, I was just counting up, and we have 5 female presenting figures in this this round. So that's pretty darn good, I gotta say.
And 2 indeterminate non-binary characters.
Indeed.
Sweet.
Who's under that suit?
And what does the alien identify as?
Right, exactly. Very good.
Slug-like creatures tend to be of interesting variety sexually. They're usually produce on their own or are hermaphroditic, so they could be all over the place.
That was a lot of information.
I saw worms mating the other night when we went for a night walk. It was really wild. Really wild.
It's not that kind of stream, Blair.
No. Hey, it's nature.
And as far as representation goes, I do want to point out we have 3 redheads on screen right now, and earlier there were 4.
Careful, when we appear together, our power increases, and then we start stealing the souls of the living. You want to be mindful about your concentration of redhead within a single stream. Very powerful magic. Not
treat us gingerly. You don't want to make us mad.
Oh dear.
Indeed.
Now, Brian, I'm curious. Do you feel like any of these figures are out of place?
Not necessarily. I mean, the ones that I'm most so I like the more fantasy driven characters. So the most realistic, I guess, 4 are the skater, the Foal, the what's the name of the not scientist? What the sure, and then there's the and then what's the name of the one in S tier? Not the Moon
the Moon Warrior.
No, not the Moon Knight.
Oh, the
Paralympian.
Yeah, so those ones would just be relatively lower for me because I like having all the wacky characters of wacky origin and wacky colors, but that's just me. So the one that the athlete in S tier wouldn't be an S tier for me, but it is good for obviously the pieces and representation and all that. So that's just my general vibe, but nothing else I really disagree with overall.
Okay.
Anyone else? Something's not sitting well.
Is there anybody who wants to just really go to bat for something here in the list?
No, this is reasonable to me. I mean,
I can guarantee that purple space one is going to sell like crazy too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like, that's S tier for a lot of people, but again, it's if that classic space means something, it definitely takes it up a lot.
But I think that's also partly just like if you look at the representation of like the types of collectors and types of builders between us and chat. Like if you swapped A and S tier, I think we'd all be like, yeah, those are great figs. And it just depends what sort of genres you're most drawn to. And depending on where you fall in like the more fantasy sci-fi, or you're doing more city builds, or you like just think the Acorn Buddy is adorable, or you're diehard into space. Like I could swap A and S ranking right now and be completely fine with that. And I personally would go for everything in A, but I don't dispute that that's not the technical pieces and the innovation or the new. It's just those are the ones that I personally prefer.
Well, and also too, I mean, we are, you know, we are 6 people and our friends in the chat here, and we're taking some averages, and of course this is all in fun. And I don't have like
Alexander.
I'm just gonna say, like, if I was like buying a blind bag and I pulled the Foal girl, I'm not gonna throw it down on the ground and be like, "See." I'm not. I mean, I'll be just as happy. Like, I'll be fine. You know, but you know, yeah, just kind of see.
Mairead made a prediction earlier. Mairead predicted that this wouldn't be very spicy, and I got to say, there hasn't been a lot of rancor here. There's been a lot of negotiation and agreement and appreciation.
Exactly.
Well, we're
That's
pretty
because
friendly bunch.
Lego people are good and friendly people, and we want joy of the Lego for all. Like I want
Brian
you
is shaking
to
his head.
have your moon water.
No,
Well,
see, Brenda, you're still relatively new to the hobby. Okay, I've been around the block for many years, and I've fought many of these battles. Many battles. I've gotten berating comments. I've had people tell me the worst of things. When we ranked all the things on Beyond the Brick, everyone was like, "Rah!" Like they all came out of the woodwork. They're out there. Trust me. They're just not here because this community's good, but they're out there.
But Brian, this is what I'm saying is that Flynn and Richard, look at Brian, listen, I'm not saying that you brought this on yourself, but remember, your audience is just, you are the prism you shine the light through, and the light fractures out. That's your audience, buddy. That's your audience. If Flynn and Richard are reflecting like this beautiful rainbow of accepting, inclusive people who go, I want you to have your moon warrior. I want my space fit, but I want you to have your warrior. I'm just saying. Look, I'm not saying it's your fault.
Brenda, I haven't gotten my castle. Not everyone can get what they want.
I know you didn't get the castle. We knew this would happen. Why did you put us beside each other? Flynn, why did you put, I'm putting the wrong, why did you put us?
Because of this?
You can get whatever you want, Brenda. I just want my castle. And I'm not going to get it, so therefore no one else can get what they want. I must be selfish.
That is in your soul, and now it's in your heart.
I'm a broken man.
Shooting out to all
I'm a very broken man.
Everyone, we must repair Brian while he is here in his loving community. Chat, Aubrey, I need you to shower Brian with positivity. Everybody, he's going to hate it. He's going to be like a cat that you're trying to bathe. You know, a cat you're trying to listen, we got to embrace. We got to hold Brian, broken man, recently regrown beard in our sweet, sweet arms. And we need to embrace that broken part of Brian that he is slowly growing back through his beard on his face. And we need to cherish him until he is repaired. Because until he's repaired, friends, he will do things like argue for a higher tier for the chili, but we can't have this. We can't have this, friends. We can't have it. We have to nurture. We have to nurture Brian.
I
know you do, buddy.
A little here, because I've been one of those people on the other side of the screen who was like, I don't want it and I don't want you to have it.
I would never expect this of you. That's why you're the Kevin and I'm the Flynn, because Kevin would be like, I hate the pony.
100%.
100%.
I was just saying that to Kevin earlier.
Yeah,
we were talking about that.
But Flynn, you and I need our Kevins and our Richards, or we're just wandering around bumping into stuff and yelling at the Brians of the world. And that's also not okay, It's also not okay. There has to be balance.
I'm loving Brenda Unchained.
For all of those who are not loving Brenda Unchained, I'm so sorry this is happening to you. I'm so sorry. I promise it'll go back to normal next week.
It's all no, we're loving it.
There is no
We
normal.
love it.
Blair, you just gave me a wonderful memory with your wand there.
Oh,
my earliest memory in school is that I was picked in kindergarten. Well, okay, other than playing with blocks, we played with giant wooden blocks back then.
They were really
That's-
small.
that's-
That's all
Back in
they
the
had.
day.
Gotten bigger now.
But I got picked once to be the wake up fairy for nap time, and I got to carry the wand and tap everyone to wake them up. So I want to thank you.
That's what I call him when he brings the coffee in the morning.
Oh, my heart.
I definitely did not have that experience.
That story repaired my broken soul.
Aw, see? Through the magic of Richard. Of
See?
course it did. Of course it did.
Richard.
I
is-
also giving a shout out to streaming people here. I am loving the combination of Blair's background purple and Brian's background green. That here's to colorful streaming.
Yeah,
Pretty.
my tree's not up yet, so I'm trying to get the tree energy with the green for now.
There's something about the backdrops though where you have those cubby shelves and there's like one beautiful brightly colored thing in each. What that's goals. That's goals right there.
I tried
She
here
pretty.
a little bit.
She pretty. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
We have big love for the wake up fairy in chat. People are really feeling strongly and joyfully.
I know.
I love that. I really love that. It makes me so happy.
Monica, this is totally. This was my story too. Something tells me that was Brenda's role as well.
Distracts other students from assigned tasks. Anyone?
Yeah.
Anyone distracts other students from assigned tasks? Okay. In a shocking turn of events.
Well, guys, I have to actually get going. We have some errands to run. We have to exchange, make a storage exchange of all the Lego I've bought recently. Put that in storage so that we can actually have Christmas and bring the tree up.
All right then.
Well, I hope you're going to keep your wand with you during that process.
I think you need to.
May you storage unit your D tiers and extract your S tiers.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
Oh my
All
goodness.
right.
Was that a good idea?
All right. Thank you, Cara. We'll talk to you later.
All right. Have a good one, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, friend.
Shoo. Oh, thank you, Gorgonzola. Gorgonzola says this stream is an S.
Yay.
Excellent. Very good. And if you think it's an S, give it a like, friends. It's that little thumbs up down there at the bottom of the video. You could give it a like, and that would be super helpful, and we would love it.
So what do you think, Flynn?
Yeah. So does Blair? Does June have? Does June want to weigh in on the? Let me get the. I got to get the screen back up here
I
again.
wanted to ask your opinion about the minifigures. Do you want to
Or
say-
do you have actually, June? What's your favorite? Do you think of all these the new minifigs? Because there's a lot of really cool ones.
I like the robot and the purple knight.
Yay! Very good. Very
Cool
good.
choices.
All very good choices. Nice. Nice.
And I have a magic trick too.
You do? What's your magic trick?
Okay, so there's nothing in the hat. See?
Yep.
Abracadabra. Ta-da!
Wow.
Yay.
That was amazing. Nicely done. Brian was shocked and amazed.
Pretty impressive, I have to say. It's very nice.
I honestly had no idea how big a hit these would be bringing them home. I mean, I was just so excited about this, but June immediately was just overjoyed with. I was like, "How much have you wanted a life-size Lego magic wand?" I mean,
Yeah, and the kittens like to play with it too.
yeah.
Right on. Like pretty much every day of my life I've wanted that, and now it can become a reality.
This feels right
Finally.
to me, Flynn. You just walking around with one of those wands feels right to me. I want you to know when you brought out that peach cow, I was like, Flynn should just be wearing that.
I've been walking around with an invisible wand my entire life. Like it's
Shine
just
bright like a
there.
diamond, friend. Shine bright like a diamond.
I really want to recast it in like one of the trans colors. That would be so cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can use a marker as a magic wand and one of Mom's hats as my magical hat.
Good backup plan.
It seems to me like the far and away winner of today's how cool is this Lego competition is the Lego Snow character.
Right.
Those are beautiful.
What's above S tier? Like, is there like above S tier?
Unrankable.
Hall of Fame.
Right?
Unrankable perfection.
Yeah.
You know? They refuse to be ranked. They care not for your mortal rankings.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, everybody, thank you so much for coming and hanging out today and talking about minifigs and being whoa, hello. Whoa, hi. And being just generally
done that fast.
Yeah, we're done. Bye. And just being generally ridiculous. What a good time. That was super fun.
Thanks for having me. I also had fun. Thank you for trusting me without nary a 9-board toys to manage my set. Also, Brian, thank you. Thank you. I wish to extend a peace offering to you. You handled me giving you a hard time, which I had no right to do. Absolutely. And it was so graceful. It was so graceful.
My role in the Lego realm is to be given a hard time about everything that I do, and I wear that with a badge of honor. So it's
I consider myself honored. I consider myself honored that you would permit it. Thank you, friend. Thank you, friend.
You're
It was
very welcome.
truly a pleasure.
Pleasure being
Truly
here
a
with
pleasure.
you.
What a super fun stream.
Yeah, that was a fun time, y'all. I'm so glad. And Moto's running tour of Best Live was
crazy. I'm so glad he didn't fall. I'm so glad he didn't run into anything.
Yeah.
I know. He didn't
That was
trip
really
and
good.
fall onto his table of mops. Smashed
Happy.
them.
And I think we learned today
you
there's room
imagine?
for all the minifigs.
There's room for all the minifigs in S tier, really.
Patrick, a peach offering, yes.
In the S tier of your mind. You can rank them however you like. Yeah, there are some actually pretty crappy minifigures, but that's beside the point.
For another day.
Oh, well, there are. I'm sorry. Have you ever seen the Trixie minifigure from the Speed Racer figs that came out?
No.
It is hands down the ugliest minifigure that was ever created.
Oh my gosh, should we do a worst ranking? So can we do this again one time? But like it's like a roast. I want to do roast rankings, and we rank from D down, and it just gets worse and worse. And then, do you want to see fights? Oh my gosh, let's make people fight! Oh,
I do the content for. This is me. This is exactly.
And then Brian, Brian could have the chance to cut, and then you would be in your element. You know,
all you got to do if you want to really, really get a certain group of people fired up is just say that General Grievous goes in like F rank tier.
I thought it was calling the new AT the big gray dog in the lineup. That's what I understood to be the most incendiary thing you can do.
I've said
Especially
that
like
in the
this
store
person.
a couple times, and no one's gotten super upset. But I was like, okay.
I wanted to go to the Lego store and do that on release day, and Kevin was like, absolutely not. We're not doing that. Absolutely.
Brian, it looked like you had something to say about General Grievous.
No, I don't necessarily agree or disagree. If we want to go that route, then we could put all of Star Wars in like D tier and then go from there. But that's for another day. It's for another day. We rank the teams again.
No, Jar Jar Binks has got to be in S tier, and then everybody else in D tier, except for Princess Leia, who gets absolutely S tier.
Yes, I can get on board with that.
Yeah. Chat's already losing their minds. This is great. Aubrey, what are you talking about? What do you mean you've never seen this? How is this different? Aubrey, my love.
Oh,
Whoa,
my
there's a
goodness.
lot of votes for the roast rank show.
Roast ranks.
Flynn, roast ranks.
Now watch what happens. We do the roast rank show, and all of the Lego designers show up in the chat.
Let me tell you how I feel about Monkey Kid. Here we go. No.
Jack's
That I think would encourage us all to have very articulate mind, because you know, internet. I love you, internet. Sometimes you're a little lazy about backing up your opinions, internet. And like, if we had the designers in that, we'd all be like, thanks, I hate it, but here's why. You know, like you couldn't, you know, like we'd do better. I think we'd do better.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I want to see.
All right.
I want to see a designer roast minifigs.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I like that idea.
You let that one out really slowly, and I wasn't sure where you were going with that, because I'm like,
designers.
I'm not roasting any designers.
No, I wouldn't.
I mean, Aaron is the only one I would feel comfortable roasting, and only because he's my dear friend.
I wouldn't roast a designer, but sometimes I start saying stuff before I know how the sentence is going to finish.
That's how I've done my entire career, Richard. Exactly that thing there.
It's a tenuous, scary place to be.
Oh my goodness.
But it keeps you alive, you know?
All right, friends. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. And thank you, Brian and Brenda, for coming by and joining us for this. And thank you, Blair, of course. And June, thank you for your opinions and your fabulous magic trick.
And your kitty cats.
Doing magic for a long time because I like it.
Awesome.
And it's illusional. Yeah, because they're all illusions.
They are all illusions, Michael. All right. Well, everybody, and thank you, of course, everybody in the chat for joining us and joining in on the fun with the rankings and the Logans, and
we want to know what you think.
The arguings and all of the things. It was a good time.
Oh, you know what we need to find?
What's that?
We need to do is we need to let people on screen know how people can find them.
Yeah, I was actually just getting to that.
Cool.
So, Brenda, why don't you tell us about what? Thanks.
All of it? Just all of it?
Yeah, where can we find you, Brenda?
As aforementioned, if there is a social media platform, I am on there. Just choose whatever platform you want. If you Google Artinjest, that right there, that's me. And I'm on all the things. I'm on all the things all the time. And I love to talk to you. But if you want some consistency in your life, I understand. And you can find me Mondays and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Artinjest. You can also find me there on Fridays, starting at noon, ending who knows. Same thing, Twitch.tv/Artinjest. And I'm on Instagram, a whole big bunch, and TikTok, and all the other things. I don't have a MySpace. I stand corrected. I don't have a MySpace. I'm sorry. I'm also no longer on ICQ. I'm so sorry. I don't want ICQ no more.
Hello for a second.
I don't. Yeah, no. But like, listen, if you want to send me a carrier pigeon, if that's your preferred method of communication, I will do my best to receive it. But for now, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all of those things, but mostly Twitch.
All right, Brian.
Same thing as Brenda. I am anywhere and everywhere at all times, like the Force, just lurking. You know, Roku is the thing, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, Google, either of these two things, and everything will pop up at any given time. So I'm always working on something, whether it's my own stuff or Beyond the Brick or otherwise. So lots to look forward to this month and going into next year especially.
Awesome. Well, excited to see that. And Blair, what are you up to these days?
For parenting and working at the Lego store a lot. If you're local to Oregon, you can come see me at the Washington Square Mall Lego store. Come say hi. I'm also Lego_stud on Instagram, and I have my Flickr account under Blair Archer or Slick Bricks, and yeah, all kinds of fun stuff.
Awesome. And you can find also this info in the description of the video below. I don't have all of Brian and Brenda's many iterations on the internet, but the name is the same no matter which little one you put on. So, but there's a couple of links for each of them in the description of the video as well. So, thanks everybody. What great fun today. I haven't laughed that much in quite a little while. That was classic. So we are in the middle of a build challenge right now, and that's the Countdown Calendar Build Challenge. It's due next Thursday night. It's basically your version of an advent calendar, or we call it a countdown calendar, but you only need to make 4 to 6 models to a theme, and each model can only have 15 pieces. So 15-piece limit mini builds that you're making that would be part of, if you decided, I'm doing a countdown to Halloween. Last year I did a countdown to my trip to Disneyland, and I made several little like miniature rides. So
I did
anything
countdown
that
to
works.
Classic Space.
Yes, countdown to Classic Space. Anything you can think of, 4 to 6 models, 15 pieces each. Those are due on Thursday evening to show at the show on Friday. And then you can catch me on Twitch on Tuesday from 3 to 5 as part of the raid train. And Brian is also part of that raid train as well. And I believe you start at 11 a.m. Our time, Pacific time. And then you can catch Jake Studs and April B. and Supercomputer, Billsy, Sapience, and Dan Between the Bricks, who joined us just a few weeks ago. You can catch all those folks as well. So have a great, I'm out of breath.
Well, I have one to add to that.
And I remember, what's that?
I want to thank everyone in the chat because we want to know what you think, and you make it so fun. And everyone who's lurking, who we don't hear from, welcome. I'm so glad you're here.
Exactly. And as Cowboy Cornado says in the chat here, happy trails, everybody. And we will see you next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye, friends.
Happy building.
Okay. Yeah, I think they can still hear us. You think they can hear us?
We can still hear you.